Towards the end of the day, my phone started to vibrate because of the app that I had, and it was the American Red Cross app for tornado notification. And I looked at it, and I programmed my address in from the cabin I have down on Lake Poncet, and there was some severe weather coming in, so I called my neighbor down there, because he's an older gentleman, and I know he doesn't have access to a weather radio, or there's no sirens down there. So I told him, hey, it looks like some really heavy stuff is coming in. You might want to take some shelter. And what he told me was that he needed to go and notify the neighbor on the other side of my cabin, and they were an elderly couple. So he went up there and let them know that there was some stuff coming in. You can just hear the intensity in his voice and the fear in his voice that something was wrong. He called me back later on that day and said, it's all gone. You know, right after the storm, he says, it's all gone. The result of the straight line winds that happened down there was the cabin to the side of me was completely destroyed. The mobile home was completely destroyed. The lady that was in there, her and her husband, she didn't make it, and he suffered some injuries. I said, did my phone call help you? Did that save your life? And he said, yes, it did, because he would have had no way of knowing until the storm was actually there that it was coming. It can save a life. You know, it might not be yours. It might be your family member that you're monitoring that area. You're not even around there. You say, hey, there's some bad stuff coming. Take shelter. I've talked to other people after this situation. I told them about that, and they said, well, I'm going to put that on my phone, because if it happened to you, it can happen to anybody else. I also like the fact that it will direct you to emergency shelters if there's one up and running in that area. When we were out there trimming trees and doing the chainsaw thing, guy come up walking on my neighbor's driveway, and he had the Red Cross logo on, and he goes, here, you guys need to drink some water. Here's some snacks that will replenish your salt intake. And it was actually, it was kind of a refreshing sight to see somebody down there and helping out. And you always hear about, you know, the big hurricanes and stuff like that, and of course, you know, the tragedy with this, but they were still there.